Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies, man. The schedule is out. It's been leaked. I won't say it's out. It's been leaked. If it's not right, then I'm sorry. But more than likely, it's gonna be right. And we're gonna just talk about it, man. Kind of go through it. I'll try not to give any predictions on this video. Just kind of go through it and just talk about the games one by one. This will be the first part. Second part will drop a little later today. And we're just gonna start off right with week 1 at Atlanta. 9-11 game. We play the Falcons. That's opening day, week 1. The Falcons won't be good. Let's just be honest, man. Marcus Mariota is going to be their quarterback. They're just not a very good team. They're going to be starting Kyle Pitts and Drake London. A rookie receiver is going to be their number 1 guy. Offensive line's not good. That should be a winnable game. But like I said, we're not going to talk about wins and losses. But that's going to be that Falcons game. Then we have the Bucks right after that. Tom Brady retired, unretired. He's back. I don't think Godwin's going to be back in time for that game, obviously, towards ACL against the Saints. Gronk hasn't committed to coming back. They did lose a guard. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting game right there. Then we go to the Panthers. 3 straight 12 o'clock games and 3 straight division games to start the season. That's interesting right there. We played at Carolina. Sam Darnold's probably going to be the starter again. So another winnable game, at Carolina. And that's just a good start off to the season, man. You got 3 division games. The division isn't looking super tough this year, so that's a good start to the season. Then you go to London October 2nd to play the Vikings, 8:30 a.m. game. So we'll be up early, as a family watching that game. What I do find interesting about that, well, I kind of talk about the Vikings. Obviously, they got Jefferson, Kirk Cousins, Thielen. They're a solid team. But what I do find interesting is we don't have a bye week after London game. Usually, you go into London, you come back. It's probably expected to have a bye week right there, but we don't have a bye week. So that's kind of interesting. I'll have to go and check to see what other teams, have done after they've gone to London or overseas and see if they had a bye week. But I was expecting a bye week to be after that London game. There's not. We play the Seahawks after that, man, October 9th. And they gave us as a home game. So we lose a home game, in London, basically. Then we go at home against the Seahawks, another 12 o'clock game. In these games, this could be, the times could be changed. It could be primetime games. It could get moved around and stuff like that. And then we're at home again against the Bengals. So that's basically 4 home games. Well, 3 home games in a row, but really only 2. And I'm surprised that's not a primetime game, man. Against the Bengals, you got Joe Burrow coming back to Louisiana. Jamar Chase back to Louisiana. The Saints. I'm shocked that's not a primetime game right there. Then you have week 7, which is primetime because it's Thursday night football at the Cardinals. Obviously, Kyler Murray's there, and that's going to be just, of course. I swear the NFL does this on purpose. Hopkins got a 6-game suspension, and of course the Cardinals are week 7. I didn't see the Cardinals schedule, so maybe they have a bye week, before that, and then we get to miss Hopkins. But if not, Hopkins will come back against the Saints, which that doesn't surprise me whatsoever. And then after that, man, we have the Raiders. That's going to be another good one. Obviously, Carr and Adams are back together. That's going to be a good connection for them. They have a new coach this season, so Josh McDaniels. So that'll be a good game as well, man. We're at home. I was hoping that was a road game. Honestly, I wanted to go to Vegas and watch that, but we play the Raiders at home. Another 12 o'clock game. We don't, from looking at it, couple primetime games on the schedule. Actually, it's a couple. Then after that, we play the Ravens. Obviously, at Monday Night Football, we have Lamar Jackson. That's going to be a good one right there. The defense is always good. Marcus Williams, the return to the Dome. We'll see what kind of ovation he gets. But yeah, that's going to be another good game. And then we have the Steelers. That's also going to be a solid game. They have Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback, Najee Harris. They have some good receivers. But, man, that's just the first 10 weeks. I'll kind of stop it there, for the first 10 weeks. Some highlights I do, got from this is the first few weeks, straight division games. I kind of like that, especially because our division is down this year. Then we go to London right after that. But what I do like is that, Marshawn Lattimore from week 4 to week 8, I think he's the best cornerback in the league. And he's gonna have some games for sure, because you go from the Vikings, which you'll get Jefferson or Thielen, both good matchups. Then you go to the Seahawks, you'll get Metcalf. Then week 6, you'll get T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Week 7, you'll probably get Hopkins back. Week 8, then you'll get Devontae Adams. That is a good stretch to kind of shut down the conversation on who the best cornerback in the league is. If he can go out and ball out in those games, man, it'll be a tough choice to put somebody over him. Other than that, man, I don't think this schedule is too hard. I think that Bengals, Cardinals, Raiders, Ravens, Steelers stretch is that's gonna be a tough one. But I do think we have some favorable games to start off the season. But that week 6 to 10, that's gonna be a tough stretch right there. And I think we'll be fine though. But that's the toughest stretch, of this first half of the calendar. Let me know what y'all thinking, man. I'll drop the second half later tonight, for sure, and we'll kind of talk about that. But let me know what y'all thinking about this first half of the schedule. As always, this is the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.